Hello, beautiful people. This is Samson Williams here at Coinvention. I'm here with the one and only Erica, also known as the Bank of Erica, and she's giggling. So I'm like, Erica, how did you get this name?
Well, it's interesting because I feel like you're prepared for what you're supposed to do before you know you're supposed to do it.
It was destiny?
It was destiny. I just thought it was funny to say Bank of Erica because Bank of America, and then now I teach people how to become their own bank.
Oh, you teach people how they become their own bank? I'm going to just throw this out there because I'm going to ask you this question. Because Bank of America, their artificial intelligence / virtual assistants, they had the audacity to name it Erica.
You know, you don't know how many people message me saying, you're in my bank, and I told them I always would be.
So as you're helping people become their own bank, and you're already at Bank of America, based on those lessons learned as Erica at Bank of America, how are you helping the general public, these humans out there, become their own bank?
So I opened up with Nick Spanos at the Bitcoin Center New York. I opened up a Bitcoin Center in Miami. We recently opened up a blockchain center, which is a co-working space for crypto companies. And so we do co-working. We allow these companies that are surrounding blockchain technology to come and work with us. Also, we do a lot of educational events. So a lot of Bitcoin 101s. Actually, this Thursday, I've got a Bitcoin 101 in Spanish because I really want to teach the people of Miami that a lot of them speak only Spanish about Bitcoin and what it is. And so really, it's just teaching these people that financial inclusion is now possible. You know, there's stock market wealth creation methods that are now available to average people. So education, I guess, is how I'm doing that. So
for those of the folks who might actually be able to see this before then, where can they find out information, or like the Eventbrite information or the website to go to the Bitcoin event? So upcoming events, blockchaincenter.com. We have a really comprehensive calendar on bitcoincenter.miami that will show you just all the different upcoming events in the South Florida region. Excellent, excellent. I am secretly from Sunrise, Florida. She doesn't know this yet. Ooh. And unless you went to University of Florida, we're going to be really good friends. Okay, Gators. Oh, I'm a Florida State person, and now you might be dead to me. I think we're done with this interview. Go to the Bank of Samson. It doesn't exist, but it's going to be way better than the Bank of Erica, since she's a Gator fan. No, I'm not. You're not? Okay, brilliant. I saw the pin. I was like... Oh, no. That's not the Gators. No. Okay. Gators are bad. The Gators are the Wells Fargos of banking. You can quote me on that. So who's the Chase Bank? Chase Bank? Erica is the Chase Bank. No. You're the premier. That would be Florida State. But I do want to get back to what you're doing at the blockchaincenter.com. Great list of calendar events. And so when you're teaching someone how to become their own bank, what's the first 3 steps? I mean, I feel like the first 3 things that I tell people is, first, it's really a Bitcoin 101, right? And with Bitcoin, it's either people are interested in politics and economics and then they find Bitcoin, or they hear about Bitcoin because of the price action and then they realize this whole school of economic theory that they have not been taught, and also that, you know, our monetary supply is really not good and it's not beneficial for us. It's not sustainable. So for me, it's really, you know, teaching people like, hey, the Federal Reserve was created. The purchasing power of the dollar has significantly decreased since then. And, you know, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, a lot of people use those words interchangeably, but they're not. You know, they're really not the same thing. And then it's just like, you know, you now have the opportunity to manage your own wealth. Most of it is already digital anyways, but now you can actually hold it yourself. You know, private keys are important. Really, it's just like creating the narrative for people of Miami to which they understand this new technology and showing them that you can participate in this system and you don't have to be an accredited investor. I love it. She mentioned maybe we might talk in a later segment about regulation crowdfunding, Reg CF crowdfunding, where quote-unquote retail investors are normal human beings, can invest and support startups, entrepreneurs, and different businesses. I love that. Yeah, super important. I mean, and the thing too, just about being able to support businesses. I mean, Bitcoin is not a business. You know, it's a decentralized entity, but people are so brainwashed to think
that if they wanted to buy one Bitcoin, right now they have to dish out $10,000 for one Bitcoin. People don't realize that you could buy $50 of Bitcoin and it will grow or shrink accordingly. I mean, if I wanted to buy one stock of Apple right now, I think I would have to dish out $700 or $800 for one stock. I would have to go on the platform that's approved for them. I would have to pay maybe minimum $10 to trade it. And not only that, but I don't actually even hold that stock. Somebody else holds it. And so it's just a really cool way to distribute wealth that has not happened before.
Excellent. The Bank of Erica is dropping the knowledge here. I love it. And she's a Florida State fan, so I love it even
Florida
more.
State, yes.
Go Noles. So all of this information is on blockchaincenter.com. Is there any other website that people should be following or going to check you out?
Yeah, so bitcoincenter.miami will also be released. Blockchaincenter.com just we got a new website, but bitcoincenter.miami was kind of our older website. You can see some of the events that I've done in the past. We get really great turnout in Miami. So we had a launch party for the opening of the Blockchain Center. It was really interesting because we had the mayor of Miami do a ribbon cutting ceremony for us. I had 4 really large government entities, chambers of commerce in Miami, the Downtown Development Authority, the Beacon Council as sponsors for the event. So you're seeing really Miami, every city in the world right now is vying for who's going to become the next tech hub. And we think it's going to be Miami. I mean, there's so many benefits already to living there. We're already the Silicon Valley of Latin America. If you look into which places will adopt this technology first, it's South and Central America on a needs basis. And so we're just making sure that we keep our city in the front running because we want to bring jobs and opportunities.
I love it. I love it. So my name is Samson Williams. I'm also a fan of Publix. Supermarkets. You heathens in the Northeast don't know what Publix are. You think Trader Joe's and Wegmans are it. They're not. Publix is all it's about. So I'm going to come down to Miami, not only so I can have some Publix, but also to learn about what you guys are doing. So thank you very much. We're signing off here at Coinvention. I hope to see you in Miami because I love how you're focusing on using Miami as a launching pad into South and Central America to bring those people into this ecosystem. So
absolutely.
Erica from Bank of America. Erica from Bank of Erica.
ERYKA. But yeah.
ERYKA. Brilliant. Thank you very much.